The first inversion of the F major 7 is as follows. I use my index finger here on the D string, 3rd fret, and I position my ring finger, my little finger over the D, G and B string 5th fret. You can also use your ring finger if that feels more comfortable for you. The next inversion is a little more, can be a little more problematic to finger or to play. I use my index finger on the 6th fret B string, my long finger on the 7th fret D string, my ring finger on the 8th fret high E string, and finally my little finger on the G string 9th fret. And in this example we get this, if you get this nice disharmonic kind of sound, the root note is right here in the F, and the 7th, the major 7th is right here, which gives that very interesting sound. The next inversion is very nice and easy to play. I position my index finger over the D, G, B and E string, 10th fret, and my ring finger is here on the E, so you can guess that since we're in F that this is our major 7th. Our final version is here. I put my index finger over the 13th fret high E string and B string, and then my little finger on the G string 14th fret, and my ring finger on the D string 14th fret. So the theory is that we have 4 notes. We have 4 notes in the chord. It's the F, it's the A. F, the root note is F. The A is the major 3rd. The B, the C is the 5th, and finally the E is the major 7th. The theory is then that the first inversion is root note 3rd, 5th, and 7th. Second inversion is then starts with the 3rd, the 5th, 7th, and then the root note, and the third inversion is then 5th, 7th, root note, and 3rd, and the final starts on the 7th then. But on the guitar, to make it, the guitar is not really, as you may know, is not really does not really have the same system per se as the piano. So, and that's the reason for the weird chords that we play. Something like that when we play bar chords and stuff like that. They only really make sense on the guitar, the way that we repeat the root note 3 times and the 5th twice, and then we only have the 3rd once, since the 3rd is considered to be the most important note in a chord. So of course it has to be in conjunction with the root note, but still the 5th is the least important note in a chord. So what we do on the guitar to make this system work and to make it possible to play and have it on these 4 first strings, we arrange it a little bit different, because if we call this the first inversion, then we have the root note, but then we have the 5th, the 7th, and the 3rd, and the second is then the 3rd here. And then we have the 7th, the root note, and the 5th. So between the root note and the 5th, we often on the guitar get the interval where we go directly from the root note to the 5th, because in many situations it's positioned very easily. And then the final, we have the 5th, the root note, and the 3rd, and the 7th. And the final, we have the 7th, the 3rd, the 5th, and the root.